Hi there everybody. Today I am visiting the town of La Rochefoucauld down here in southwest France, and its historic chateau, which again, I haven't really done a whole lot of investigation on this, so I can't put a date on it. We're talking, I suppose, 15th century, something like that. Let me take a little walk inside and see what we can see. Whoops. Fall and break your neck while you're at it. And we're right up here at the high spot, in one of the most beautiful places. And we have this magnificent chateau here right in front of us, which is going to require a little bit of investigation. I saw a sign on the door there that said 10 euros to get in. Here I am. I'm in. And I still have my 10 euros. What? What's this for? A fountain of some kind. And this place here has got quite a history. I mean, it is amazing that they survived so many conflicts and so many wars, and a lot of the chateaus that we would come to see have been like destroyed in the wars, and apparently this place here has survived, and it has a rich history that I have to do a little bit more study on, and yourselves as well. You can look it up online. This is a famous chateau. And again, the last thing you want to do is fall over this wall. I mean, it's built on some elevation. And I did have a little bit of a look around on some of the information on this chateau here, and the people, the Rochefoucauld family who own it, who still own it, have owned it since its inception. And when I got here 20 years ago, there was a story going around that this place was for sale. So I said, how much? And they said back to me, €1. I said, €1, that's cheap. But along with the €1, whoever bought it had to maintain the Rochefoucauld family for the rest of their lives. That could be an expensive exercise, for all we know. I thought to myself, yeah, I could spend €1 on this place and buy it. I mean, how are they with scissors? How good are they at clipping and cutting and things like that? Because if they were any good at that, I tell you, I'd have them out of debt in a year. Yeah? Look at this. Yeah? I mean, could do with a little bit of repair at the back here, where most people don't see it. Anyway, the gates are open, and I think I will just wander in and see what happens. A few little arrow holes on the side here. And over here, nice little balcony. Let's see if I can sneak in. Yeah, look, the place is closed. I can't get in. I'm sure. Maybe I can. Is it worth a tenner? I think so. So I told that young lady at the door I was only coming in for 5 minutes, and she let me in for €5. Half price. Children's price. Now, in I get, and I get to have a poke around. I mean, it's Lego, isn't it? Ancient Lego. They're just sitting clicking on top of each other, and they are There has been a little bit of movement in them there, as you can see. And possibly this here is a much older part here. You never know. But the type of stone I'm looking at here, it's called Charente stone. From the Charente stone. Not Sharon stone. Charente stone from the Charente region. Apparently, now I don't know whether this is true or not, the White House in the United States of America is built out of it, and the Statue of Liberty, a load of lies. But apparently it's supposed to be gifts from the French. Oh no, please don't be looking over walls like this. It scares the hell out of not just me, but my viewers. Yeah? And I would say there has been quite a few people chucked over that wall down through the years. I can hear some ancient piano music. Good to investigate. Speakers. It's private. Private. This is their private balcony. That must be their outside toilet. Let me get out of here and get into the big place. Wah! There's your countryside. And as you can see the ground, if you can see the fields in the distance, they're yellow. We've had no sun in, or sorry, not so sun, we've had no rain in about 3 months. The riverbed is dry. I'll investigate that in a few moments. There's some beautiful architecture here. Lovely little bit of click-in brickwork. Look at this doorway. Woohoo. Yeah. Look well in my house, that. Yeah. Oh, now what have we got here? A hexagonal floor. And seats that are a little bit more comfortable than the usual. Look at these windows. Yeah. Now, they've been well preserved. I don't think they've been smashed up and replaced. Look at that ceiling. Huh? Whoa. And look at this one. Yep. Clean. Well kept. Ooh. Little balcony at the back. Nice to have this here inside your own personal chateau. Even if you're penniless. Huh? Now these must be a few of these geezers here. With crosses around their necks. Oh, what have we got here? Ooh, look at these tall ceilings. And they're 15 feet tall. Now, who's this lot? Not really all that interested in them. The old aristocracy, the bourgeois, foie gras and caviar, and grilled unicorn steaks for breakfast. Yeah. And there's the river. A little bit of water down there. The rest of it is all dry. Anyway, let us continue. Whoops, more. Really, they shouldn't have let me in here at all. What's this? This is the old castle in the old days. After the mud flood, that's for sure. Look at it. It's even mud flooded in it. They've even mud flooded it in the model that they've done of it. Huh? Bit of a little dark room, this. A few of the old fireplaces still intact. Furniture isn't that spectacular. Wow, like this, and I like this mirror. That's not a mirror, that's a clock. This mirror. Let me not step into it in case I expose myself. Yeah? That's the one thing I like about this YouTube. I can keep myself to myself. And this guy, and these guys writing our future history. Yeah? Some feather they stole out of a chicken. And this place goes on. What's going on out here? Can you imagine? They've left it all to me, all by myself. I have nobody with me. I can visit the whole place all by myself. I could have actually brought a coffee with me and sat myself in one of those chairs and stayed the afternoon. Couldn't I? Yeah. Wobbly windows. So obviously they have a fire here. This is one of the rooms that they... I don't even remember which way I came. Well, let me see this. Wow. Oh, wow. What a staircase. Shall we go down before we go up? I don't know if I want to go down too much further in case I get grabbed and thrown into a dungeon. Wow. Oh, wow, wee. Look at that door. The cuisine, this is the kitchen. Very nice kitchen. I could cook up a really nice veg curry in here, let me tell you. Olive oil vat. With holes in the top of it going around. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Plenty of flesh has been grilled there. What's this? Don't tell me you've lunch up here already for yourself now. Oh, wild boar. And a wild deer. And antlers. And what's this little baby made of? Looks like it's original. Stuffed. What's this? Aristocratic coat hanger. Spooky. Yeah. And the tools for pulling the bread out of the oven. There's your bread oven. I've got one of those. In fact, I renovated a Mudflood house and didn't even know it. Yeah, I'm going to do a video on that. Old floor. Really old floor. Excellent. Nice piece of furniture. Do with a little bit of shine on it. Look at this guy. And the next door, access interdit. No going in there. Well, I'll go in here. Ooh. Yeah. Much the same. Beautiful floors. Let's have a little peek outside here and see what kind of a view I got from here. And that was the church that I was in there. Now, back up the stairs. Yeah. Okay, so let's climb and see what we can find up here. That's where I came through earlier. Yeah, and that's where I came through. And up and up and up and up and up it goes. To another level. Yeah. And this is 10 minutes from where I live. And this is my very first time in here. Yeah. Gosh, I'm knackered. Let me climb these stairs once more. Yeah. See what else they got up high. I didn't think that you had this much access. Another level. What magnificent views. Huh? And I've just walked into Lady La Rochefoucauld's dressing room. Here. Look at all this stuff. Well, imagine if you were seen walking around wearing this. Huh? Well, enough of that. I thought I'd come over here to a couple of these closed doors. Bibliothèque. 2 of them. So that's their library. And it's locked. I'd love to see what kind of books you got in there. Yeah, I've come as high as I can come. I'm at the highest point. Oh, would you looky here. And what is this? Phonies? Have the phonies come here and stuck their shells on this? Didn't notice that from the ground. I'm frightened standing up there on a step overlooking the wall. You don't want to fall down there either. Huh? And here's another door open to let me in. Woohoo. Nice old oak ceiling. Very thick oak beams. Take 10 men to lift each one of those. Another cozy fireplace where they were all nice and warm up against the fire where everybody else in town was freezing. And who are you? This Caesar-like head. Yeah. Man, got the place to myself. And down there is the lowest point. I haven't been down there yet, but I think I'm going to take a little wander down there. In the meantime, these beautiful long balcony passageways. And I could just hang around up here all day. To have this place open a few hours a day for tourists to come in and just walk around. I mean, if I had this place here, I would turn it into a hotel with delicious veggie and vegan restaurants, which is alien to the local population, but let me tell you, once you start something like that off, it takes off. Just have a little close-up look here at this little doorway passageway and all the symbols that they have going all around it. R-O-U. Rue. Yeah. Another thing I just noticed was these floors. These magnificent old oak floors. A hell of a lot of work has gone into this. I mean, you pay an absolute fortune for this here in salvage. You know? Yeah, and there has been a little bit of repair work done here and there. Really nice. And what looks like here is a La Rochefoucauld family tree. You never know, you might find the odd Dracul in there somewhere. I ain't gonna hang around and read them. And then there's something with different aristocrats from around the country, all intermarried with one another. Don't ask me what that is, I do not know. Then just here on the other side, you have François-Marie Joseph de la Rochefoucauld, born on the 25th of June 1905 and interred here on the 11th of March 1909. They could have sacrificed one of their own. You never know. Healthy looking kid. I think this is the last of the rooms, the areas that the public are allowed access to. Another nice floor. Terracotta. And again, just another big high ceiling. Cozy room. A cozy fireplace. And this guy warming his toes up at it. This is not old. This is reproduction. In fact, they could all be reproduction. They look so fresh. They're not. I'm not too sure about that one. Typical. Yeah. Right, let's get outside and investigate a little bit more. And a massive pile of rocks in the garden where either they had something constructed or, yeah, obviously. I thought for a moment it would have been, where they kept their materials. Now, look at the side of that wall there. That has taken a bashing. Yeah? Absolutely, definitely, not maybe. And I can't go any further. They've put a rope up to stop me from going down there. Bits maybe falling off it or something. So I can't get down there. But listen, this looks odd. Look at the way this brickwork is. I mean, how do you get brickwork to do that? Yeah. Extreme heat. Extreme cold. Water. Mud. It looks like it fell over. It doesn't look like it's been cannoned out of the way. Yeah. Yeah. We're on a mudflooder for sure. I'm not going to climb up there. That's definitely mountaineering territory. Yeah, there is a mess there, all right. I'll try and get up close up here. Get into the shade. That's better. So what are we looking at? Crumbled, fenced off. Yeah, well, a few of them could fall down on top of you. This is weird. Weird. But like, everything we're looking at is weird. So it looks like either they had a moat. You can hear me with the wind. Whoa, the wind is strong. They had a moat, or they were mud flooded and dug it out. So let's just wave goodbye to this beauty for now and head outside and see what things look like from outside. Definitely mud flood. We are 20-30 feet above the lower level here. I'm going to keep pausing because really and truly it's just going to go on too long. And again here we've got remnants of an older wall. Bits of older walls sticking out here at the very bottom of this. And a few of these babies here. Now, they don't look like they've been set in place. They've been strewn around. And again, as I look at all these, all over the whole world I'm seeing this. I'm seeing it here all over France. A friend of mine is finding it in Ireland also. And it comes apart. It is some type of ancient geopolymer mix. and it gives the impression that it has been blasted or melted. And here's another chunk here. Now let me get up high here on it. Take a little look at it. Big massive chunk of something. Woohoo! What's this? A circle in the middle of it at the top. So what's that in there? And where is it now? Yeah? Odd. What do you reckon on that? Yeah, a part of the, probably the original structure at the very beginning. And right across the road here, we got a little restaurant. Let me go and take a little peek around the corner here and see what it's like. The old bridge. Oh, I'll tell you what it's like. It's like it's been in a mud flood. Yeah. Take a little poke around this corner here, and that building also is an old building. And the side of it is 10 feet lower than the level of the road. And this little restaurant. Oh my me. Where did you hide that window? Yeah. So this is what it's like here from the roadside. It's really kind of like overpowering. Huh? Gonna take a little walk up one of the side roads here to see what I can find. Yeah, so I'm still here. And taking a look at it from this angle here, the sun is quite strong in my eyes here. But this little road here now, I'm gonna take a little walk up. And this here is just a little alleyway off to the right, and I'm looking down on this wall here, down, and we got a door down there and 2 windows. Yeah. Some people have asked me on the videos I've been making, where are all the people? Let me tell you, today they're all here, driving around in their vans. I just thought I'd have a little look at this building here. I'm just passing it. Oh, and it's just kind of annexed to the chateau. It says private, no entry, so I won't go in. They don't want me to disturb them, wake them up about their mud flood. And look at this little beauty here, just sitting here, which is empty, and we have a little alleyway. And I think I'll just pop off the beaten track for a moment and see what we can find. Ruins. All parts of older structure. Now, how much further do I go? There's wind now blowing on me. Oh, look at this. I mean, this is the type of place I could bump into a herd of wildebeest if I'm not careful. Look at this. This is old. Actually, it's blocked off. Can't go any further. Yeah. And that's how close we are to the chateau. Let me get back down out of here before I get attacked. Right, on my way back down, another little window. And seriously folks, this place, this town has been mud flooded. They haven't got a clue. And I need to get a French-speaking assistant to call all this out. Another little alleyway off that street, not much to see here. It goes all the way down to the dry river bed. But then again, these houses along the side of the road here have all the evidence. There's an old archway there in that wall. And not only that, it depends on how is your eyes. Look at this wall. This wall is bowed out at the top. This wall has been forced out. There has been some movement here. There you go. There we go again across the road. Please, mudflood my chateau for me. I'm popping out for the weekend. What? Yeah. Oh, there's another building up here. And this here goes into like a little satellite chateau that they have off to the side. Can't see it from here, but I'll get up around the corner, take a look at it. And all these little houses here are all built right down, and the road is up about halfway up the house. And then just opposite we have this little thing here. The reason why I'm showing you this is, again, this is a very thick wall, but you can see it has been under pressure at some time, and it has been forced to bulge in this way. Yeah, for such thick walls like that is a little bit of a, you know, some force and pressure did this. And then right across the way, what have we got? We got more. I mean, it is everywhere. Now, this is this little satellite chateau I was talking to you about, which is 15 feet below the level of the road. Again, did they dig all that out and then build it from down there? I don't think so. I can't see over this wall. Hold my camera up high, get a kind of a look at it. This is probably where Mr. Rochefoucauld kept all his concubines. I can't really get in there. I think it's private. I think it's probably apartment blocks. Nice to have an apartment in there. You can see how far down it is. One more little thing here across the road. Is it worth looking at? Not really. Yeah, and it's just beside La Rameses. That's that little house that we looked at a few minutes ago when we went up the alleyway. I didn't go up this alleyway. But like, it's none different than any of the others. And the bridge that goes over the chateau. Again, like, we had no rain, as I said, and we were looking at a dry riverbed right opposite the castle. And the bridge is obviously ancient and goes back as far as the chateau itself, I presume. Look at these cobblestones to get across. And that was our little Mudflood restaurant I was looking at a few moments ago.